All right, what's up, guys? It's time to get digital. All right. The digital era has changed a lot of things. It's affected magazines, newspapers, record companies, you name it, including libraries, which is what I'm speaking about here. What's happening is people are carrying around these devices in their pockets that can access endless amounts of information. Instead, they check the weather or tweet about how many hot dogs they can eat at one time. %90 of U.S. adults have a cell phone, and about 58% of those adults have a smartphone. And this number is climbing quickly. Cell phone sales had risen 43% in the last year, and that number actually jumped up half that amount in the last quarter. Fun fact, some people sleep with their cell phones. I didn't know that. So unless something like Y2K happens again, I don't see this happening anytime soon, this changing anytime soon. So what we're going to do is talk about libraries and how this has affected libraries. People were thinking, this was going to be the demise of libraries. People didn't want to go into dusty old buildings and pick up these heavy books and turn these pages. It was just so difficult. So what happened was in 1998, people created this thing called a soft book, which is similar to an e-reader, which we use now, but it connected with a telephone cord, and it was like 7 pounds, and people really didn't like it. So then came the almighty Kindle, which actually changed a lot of things. The first lot sold out in like 5 hours. And people would start saying things like, why go to the library when I can just Google it? Or why go to the library and check that book out when I can just download it to my Kindle? That thing weighs like 7 or 8 pounds. In the last 3 years, our circulation stats went from 1.1 million to about 917,000. And that's a difference of about 109,000, which we ended up making up for in digital circulations. So the importance of going with the flow is pretty obvious here, offering the e-books to the public. So speaking of going with the flow, I have a little something I wrote for you guys tonight. Reading is fun, books educate. That's not all that makes us great. Movies and music, computers too. Climb your family tree at little cost to you. Speaking of cost, the cost of a library card annually is about $50 a year for property owners, which is about the same price as a copy of 50 Shades of Grey and Kenny G albums. This is Frank Zappa, and he once said, if you want to get laid, go to college. If you want an education, go to a library, and this is true on multiple levels. Thank you, Frank. So from here, the sky is really the limit. Anything that you want or need, the library, for the most part, can get for you. And we can offer those things digitally or in physical format. And we do actually offer a lot of digital resources that I've been trying to highlight with our YouTube channel. But some of the digital resources we do offer, things for actually streaming music and movies, foreign language resources, as well as e-magazines and e-books, which you can all access for free using your library card. So what I've done is started, like I was saying, creating these videos for the library that actually promote these resources in a very funny, unique sort of way. So in the words of Joe Dirt, keep on keeping on. Keep doing what you're doing, we'll keep doing what we're doing, and hopefully you guys take advantage of this awesome service that we have right in your back door. All you need is a library card, and it's pretty simple to get. So why don't you just let us check you out? I'm just going to leave that there for a second. The library's motto is actually lifelong learning and enjoyment. So let us be your go-to place for both of these things. Whether you want to just continue education or watch an episode of MacGyver, you can do that with the library. So thank you.